Hello everyone and welcome to this Pipedrive CRM tutorial for beginners. Now, Pipedrive is a sales-focused customer relationship management platform designed to help businesses, especially small to medium-sized businesses, to manage and optimize their sales process. It's also known for its highly visual pipeline interface that allows sales teams to track deals as they move through different stages from lead to closed sale. Key features include contact management, lead tracking, workflow automation for repetitive tasks. It also has email integration and robust reporting and analytics, and this helps you to gain insights into sales performance. In this tutorial, as a beginner, we'll be making everything simple and easy to follow. So right away, let's go ahead and try it out. So at the top right here, you can see try it for free. You can also see try it for free right here. You can click on any. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And then of course you have the option to put in your work email, click on the check boxes below, and then sign up in 2 minutes. Or you can continue with Google. And this is the easier option, so we're going to choose that. Then go ahead and select the email address you'd like to use. Click and continue to confirm. So this is still basically the sign up process, right? We'll need to give details about us, the company, and our goals, right? So here in the first stage, you'll need to provide your name, which we have, your job title that best describes your role, and if you've used CRM before, and of course, you could put in the country and phone number, and then you could click to sign up to agree to the terms and service of this platform. So let's go ahead and do that. So we have job title. So we're going to say marketer. Have you used CRM before? We could say, no, I haven't used CRM. So here you need to choose your country to easily input your phone number. And here it says this may be used to contact you if you need assistance. Click on the check box. If you'd like to get helpful tips, you can also follow this. So we have our phone number now, and we're going to click on next. So as you can see, the first part is done. We're going to go to company details, providing company name, the size of your company. We could say 11 to 50. So here we have a Moon Range Logistics. Select company industry. We could say transporting and storage. And then here you're going to select how many people in your company will be using Pipedrive. So we could say 11 to 50, select next. And then of course it says, what would you like to focus on? So these are your intended goals. You have to get started with CRM basics, set up your sales process, gather all customer information, experience Pipedrive using your own data. Then of course you want to get more leads. Now, of course, if you want to choose all of them, this is really up to you, but we're just choosing what we have so far. So we're going to click on create account. Awesome. So right here, this is our Pipedrive CRM dashboard, and you can see how nice it looks. It's quite simplistic, but it attends to your needs. Now here you have boards, and these boards attend to different stages of your process, right? You have leads that are qualified, leads that contacts have been made already, demo scheduled, proposal made, and when negotiations have started. And you can simply drag and drop them along the different stages on these different boards as they develop, right? So here you have Benjamin Leon, and you could move Benjamin Leon to contact me. So let's assume we just contacted Benjamin Leon and we've moved Benjamin Leon to the contact made board. So let's say a week ago, we had contact made with Tony Turner and he has agreed to a schedule. We're going to move Tony Turner to the demo schedule. You get the point? And this is how you get to move others from left to right as it progresses. And here you have this user, you can move him over here to negotiations started. And this is basically how you can work out the processes and move them. So when you open your Pipedrive CRM, you can easily see the stage every prospective client is at. Of course, these are pre-generated deals, but if you want to add yours, you can click on deal right here. So here you get to put in information about the contact person, your organization, their title, the value in US dollars, and here you have the pipeline stage where you get to add labels. For example, you can click on add a label, and this is the label name and the label color. And moving on, you could add the expected close date. So this helps you to know when your deadline is, and then you get to see that you're the owner, the source channel, the source ID, and it's visible to who. And here you get to set its visibility settings, right? Of course, you get to see the person's phone number and email address. And when you're done, you can click on save, and that will be added to one of your boards. Now, of course, if you'd like to import your contact and sales data, let's assume you have them in an Excel sheet. You can click on import data, and here you could import it by clicking on get started, right? So back here at home, you can see your pipeline view, which looks like boards, and then you can go over to lists. And here in the list, it shows you the title, the value, the organization, contact person, etc. Basically the same information with a different view. We can go over to forecasts, and here you have May, and then June, and July, and August. You can open this up and see at a first glance what you're supposed to do depending on the month you're in. Then, of course, you have archiving. This is basically for those contracts we don't want to see go away, but we have to send them to the archive and we could put them there for the main time. Now, I would like to talk about the functions of the sidebar. The sidebar leads you to different aspects of Pipedrive. You have leads as the first option. So you have your leads inbox. This is where you get to see information, create leads manually or import leads right here. And then, of course, you have your live chat, web forms, and prospector. Now, when you go over to deals, this is where we were, and you can go over to pipelines once again to see it in this view. And then you have projects. And the projects feature is to help facilitate reaching your goals faster, right? So this helps you to organize your workflow to get things done quicker. And of course, you have your campaigns. So if you want to start an email marketing campaign, you could go ahead and use this function as Pipedrive provides you with this option. When we want to talk about the pricing, because pricing is closely related to the functionality of the service, you can see right here campaigns add pricing, and you can see 1,000 subscriber limit, and this is your price if you want to have the campaign standard or campaigns premium. If you'd like to move up to 20,000 subscriber limit, this is what you'll need to pay depending on the tier you're interested in. Then of course right here you have your sales inbox, and this is where you get your correspondence with your prospective client or current client. Basically, you want to have access to this always, as you might be receiving vital information and you'll need to act on them. Of course, this is looking like your standard mailbox with inbox, drafts, outbox, send, and archive. And then of course you have activities. This keeps track of all your activities while you're in the process of securing that next great deal. You also have your meeting scheduler right here, and you can use this to keep yourself organized without missing deadlines. And then of course you have your contacts, and this is where everyone who is in your prospective client list will be found right here. It's a great way to keep things organized, like a phone book where you can easily contact them on the go. Then of course you have insights. Now, if you're working on Pipedrive CRM for a while, you will need to have insights to see how well your performance is going. And of course, this can give you information on what to do next or how to improve on your strategies. You have products and then your marketplace. Here in marketplace, this is where you can get to find your integrations, such as Google Meet if you're trying to schedule meetings. You have Pandoc proposals and e-signatures, which helps you to secure contract and manage contracts, and also e-signatures easy accessing and signing for a prospective client who might want to close a deal with you. Of course, you have Zapier and lots of other options right here. You can see Zoom, which is quite common. And of course, you have QuickBooks and other options available at your disposal. You have the More button here where you can import data, export data, view your documents, and work with automations. So in all, you can see how you can use Pipedrive to manage your customer relationships. And we hope at this point you're able to go ahead and seal those deals and stay organized in meeting your goals. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.